Yeah!
Oh, yes. Oh, City of Rippiness, Fantasy of Football League. Greetings, and a special greetings to you, Sister Asha.
I will.
But I'll get to you in a second, for we are on the eve of the football season. The first game is tomorrow, where the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles of Philadelphia will be taking on the Birds of the Dirty South, the Falcons of Atlanta. An bout that will sure to be wonderful. Yes, as it is, of course, the beginning of the NFL season, but it is also the beginning of the fantasy football season, which brings me to the real matchup that we will be discussing. That is between Broken Helmet Touch versus the clan of Sutang. Asha Lee and myself. You see, Sister Asha, you have your team and I have mine. Oh, but that night of the draft. Oh, how Bucephalus, the draft board, smiled upon me and allowed me to draft the most magnificent team ever assembled. Oh yes, let's take a look. For in the first round, the running back, David Johnson, fell to the 6th pick. Oh, wonderful. Yes. You see, David Johnson will be running my team and running up the score for not only the Cardinals of Arizona, but for my team as well. And then in the second round, I went with the Green Bay wide receiver, Devontae Adams, and he will be the number 1 target for Aaron Rodgers. I guarantee it. And then with the third pick, a disappointment last year, but this year I believe that Mike Evans of the Buccaneers of Tampa Bay will redeem himself and return to his former glory. And then in the 4th round, I took Royce Freeman, who many might say in the 4th round that would be a bit of a stretch, but I see it. By the end of the year, it will prove to be a steal. Oh, yes. And then, of course, in round 5, Deshaun Watson, who last year before his injury was going to become the greatest fantasy quarterback of all time. But I believe this year he will reprise that role, and hopefully no injury shall befall him, for his fate will be to lead my team to victory. And then Robert Woods, who I got in the 11th round. Yes, he together with Devontae Adams and Mike Evans make a starting 3 of wide receivers so magnificent. Your paltry team of pass catchers will never be able to equal its glory. Yes, and with my 7th pick, I picked up the tight end Trey Burton from the Bears of Chicago, the Monsters of the Midway. And much like his team, my team of monsters will smash through the Midway. Yes. And then my flex this week, Duke Johnson Jr., who I got at number 13. Oh, what another steal, as he will be the true one to be leading the Cleveland running backs. You say Carlos Hyde, you say Nick Chubb, but you forget about Duke Johnson, who catches passes out of the backfield. Yes. And then to round things off, we've got Justin Tucker, one of the greatest and most consistent kickers you'll ever see. And the streaming defense this week is Pittsburgh, who will be facing the Browns. Oh, it will be magnificent. It will be wonderful this week, Sister Asha, when your team of miscreants comes up against this magnificent team that I have presented before you. And when your miserable team of miscreants faces mine, they will surely be defeated! Defeat! 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 Defeat!